Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Dr. Mubashra and today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is hypertensive crisis. Hypertensive urgency versus hypertensive emergency, and how to spot a deadly hypertensive emergency. A patient walks in with blood pressure 220 by 120 millimeter of mercury. Will you admit him, or will you send him home, or will you rush him to the ICU? Remember that one mistake can cost a life, and one wrong move can be deadly. Let's clear this in the next few minutes. But before we start, if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and share. Since past, there have been lot of terms describing various forms of acute hypertensive presentations, which include hypertensive crisis, accelerated hypertension, malignant hypertension, uncontrolled hypertension, hypertensive encephalopathy, posterior reversible encephalopathy syndrome, hypertensive urgency, and hypertensive emergency. But today we will discuss these two terms, that is hypertensive urgency versus hypertensive emergency. So what happens in hypertensive emergency? Here the blood pressure elevation is usually more than 180 by 120 millimeter of mercury, but there is end organ damage. The end organs are brain, heart, kidneys, and eyes. There may be injury to the large arteries or microcirculation. While in hypertensive urgency, blood pressure is the same, like more than 180 by 120 millimeter of mercury, but there is no evidence of end organ damage. Let me explain this with an example. In hypertensive urgency, blood pressure may be elevated to more than 180 by 120 millimeter of mercury, but patient is asymptomatic. This is hypertensive urgency. However, in hypertensive emergency, blood pressure is the same, that is more than 180 by 120 millimeter of mercury, but patient has symptoms in hypertensive emergency. Now let's discuss that what are the symptoms of hypertensive emergency. These may include confusion, chest pain, that is myocardial infarction. Patient can present with sudden onset of weakness, that is stroke, along with raised blood pressure, blurring of vision, that is papilledema, and acute kidney injury. Now let's discuss that why organs get damaged at extreme blood pressure, that is the pathophysiology of hypertensive crisis. The key factors include impaired autoregulation of blood flow, activation of renin-angiotensin system, and endothelial dysfunction. These mechanisms lead to increased vascular resistance, inflammation, and potential damage to vital organs like brain, heart, and kidneys. Now this is the picture which is showing the difference between hypertensive urgency and hypertensive emergency. As we have discussed that the blood pressure in both of the cases is more than 180 by 120 millimeter of mercury. But the main difference is that there is no end organ damage in hypertensive urgency. However, in a hypertensive emergency, end organ damage is present. And hypertensive urgency, the patients are usually asymptomatic, while the symptoms may be present in hypertensive emergency. And the main difference is in the treatment. So let's discuss the treatment difference between urgency and emergency, which is very important. There are certain clear do's and don'ts. So what happens that in hypertensive emergency, you have to admit the patient, give him parenteral therapy, that is IV antihypertensive medications, and monitor the vital organs for any further damage. Here in hypertensive emergency, the blood pressure should be reduced immediately within 1 to 2 hours, that is at least 10 to 20% reduction should be done to avoid the risk of serious morbidity and death. While in hypertensive urgency, no hospital admission is required. Patient can be managed on outpatient basis with oral antihypertensive therapy. Blood pressure reduction is done over hours or days, usually within 24 to 48 hours, and gradual BP lowering is done with oral antihypertensive agents. Now let's discuss that what medications are given in hypertensive urgency and hypertensive emergency. In hypertensive urgency, we have the options of oral captopril, labetalol, and clonidine. However, in hypertensive emergency, we have to give IV medication in the form of nicardipine, labetalol, and nitroprusside. Before ending, let's discuss that what is malignant hypertension. Malignant hypertension is basically hypertensive encephalopathy, hypertensive nephropathy, plus hypertensive retinopathy. Last but not the least, case scenario. A 50-year-old man with blood pressure of 220 by 120 millimeter of mercury, severe headache, blurring of vision, and papilledema. What do you think? Is it emergency or urgency? Correct. It is hypertensive emergency. Next time, if you see severe blood pressure elevation, think organs or no organs involvement. Save lives and practice smart. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends and comment your doubts below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed. Allah Hafiz.